Hey everyone, it's the week of August 2nd, 2010. My name is Rob Tart, and this is Pie's Perspective. A man serving time in St. Petersburg, Florida, is filing a lawsuit against the victims of his crime. The prisoner, a man named Michael Dupree, is serving a 12-year sentence for burglary and cocaine possession. Now, the man broke into a locked van and he stole a bicycle that was in the van. The owner of the bike, a man named Anthony McCoy, damn it, Jim. It's a little Star Trek nerd joke for the Star Trek nerds out there. Anyway, McCoy spotted the thief with his bike somewhere down the street. The thief alleges that McCoy, along with two other men, I'm assuming Kirk and Spock, pointed a gun at him, handcuffed him, and then placed a knee painfully in his back. He now claims that the takedown has resulted in permanent disabilities and psychological disorders that he is still suffering from to this day. Suing the people you burglarized. Interesting concept. See, I thought when you committed an idiotic crime, repercussions could follow, and that's part of the risk that you take. Being polite while detaining a crook seems like the nice thing to do, but you gotta forgive me if I'm not exactly in a good mood after you stole something from me. See, catching up with somebody who stole my property tends to put me in a most unpleasant mood. So I would think that a polite response shouldn't be expected. Excuse me, I believe that you're currently in possession of my property. If you happily return it, we can both have a good laugh and go about our merry way. No, I think it would be more like this. You stole my bike, now I'm going to bust you up. Now, I'm not saying that hurting somebody unnecessarily while detaining them is right, but expecting courtesy from the victims of your crime seems like a little bit much to me. Now, I really hope this guy doesn't win the case. Can you imagine the repercussions? I could rear-end somebody with my car and then sue them for neck pain because they didn't get out of my way. Or rob a bank and then sue them because the cashier gave me the money in small denominations and the extra weight impeded the speed of my getaway. Maybe hit somebody with a metal bar and then sue them because the swing put out your back. Or I could rob a liquor store and then sue them for not having my particular brand of whiskey, which forced me to go and rob another liquor store where I was eventually apprehended. The list could go on and on. If anybody should be sued, it's this jackass by the taxpayers for wasting their time and money. Kirk out. Hey kids, what can I get you?
Gee, mister, what do you got?
Well, we have the Ratesicle. It usually gets a thumbs up. The Subscribesicle is always a good choice. The 3-flavor Favesicle is always a crowd favorite. And I often get positive feedback from the comment on a stick.
It all looks so good. I'm having trouble deciding. I think I want one of each.
While she's deciding what she wants, I would encourage you, the viewer, to help yourself to some ice cream. And if you're having trouble deciding, have one of each. It's my treat. Two men from Jackson, Mississippi wrapped some blocks of wood in duct tape and bubble wrap, attached Toshiba labels, and then attempted to sell the blocks of wood as laptops. Now, the men were caught when they attempted to sell the laptop to an off-duty state trooper. Now, the story I read said that nobody actually bought the laptop, which is really a shame because that would have made the story that much more ridiculous. Now, I can only assume that these con artists were hoping that any potential buyers wouldn't actually take the trouble to open the boxes to see what was inside. Now, I think most people know it's probably a good idea to give a hot laptop a quick once-over before completing the transaction. Maybe the crooks were hoping that they could find somebody so gullible that they didn't realize the block of wood wasn't a laptop. As a service to anyone out there thinking of buying a hot laptop, here's a list of things to look out for if you suspect it may be made of wood. If the laptop is one color and pattern, and that color and pattern happens to look like wood, it could be wood. Now, if the laptop smells like lacquer, it could be wood. If you get a splinter using the touchpad, it could be wood. If the image on the screen doesn't change for several hours and the desktop wallpaper looks like wood, it may be wood. If the instruction manual says to clean the screen with sandpaper, it could be wood. If they send these guys to jail, we should let them choose what form of entertainment they want to have in their cells. So we could give them 3 choices: a wooden laptop, a wooden TV, or a wooden stereo. Today's question of the day is, what other hazards can you think of that might result from using a wooden laptop? I listed a few in my story, but as usual, I'm always interested to see what kind of things people can come up with. And if anybody from Stir Fry TV is watching, come on guys, I'm walking so hard on this. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's not necessarily right or wrong, it's just my perspective. Hey everyone, it's the week of August 2nd. Anyway, McCoy spotted the thief with the bike. Anyway, he now claims that the takedown maybe the crooks were hoping Maybe the crooks they were